Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland and
the Durbinator.
The first SmackDown Live of the new year, except it's not, because it was recorded.
Live, recorded moments earlier, like a week ago.
Yes, but that's good because the superstars got to spend some time with their families. But this is in Pittsburgh tonight, a 4-match card, pretty eventful show, I would say. I'm not going to say it was great, but it was pretty eventful.
Yeah.
New Day is out there and announces that they'll be in the Rumble.
I enjoyed the show.
Yeah. It was good.
New Day, the best guys you need for blatant marketing.
Like Steiner math. Big E talking about facts and his freaks out there.
And Xavier, who has a PhD, is like, whoa, why are you dishing out Steiner math right now?
Is 141 and a third and 2/3 chicks.
Some chicks out the math, like, that checks out.
I'm not going to tell Scott Steiner he's wrong.
Right?
But the Steiner math stuff, and then, of course, Kofi wanting a title shot. Kofi does deserve to have a title shot. Kofi deserves a WWE Championship opportunity, which he would have had in 2009 and 2010, except Orton, who hates black people, decided to do that.
Stupid.
Stupid. Best tantrums thrown by Orton there. Big E had pancakes in his tights. I am disgusted. He was throwing them in the crowd.
It was not in his tights, it was in the diaper he was wearing over his tights.
But still.
It had a very close proximity to his junk.
Yeah, we really didn't need that. And people in the crowd were catching them. There's something wrong with you, Pittsburgh.
Well, at least, hopefully they weren't catching anything else.
Like syphilis?
No.
Okay. But yeah, okay, they even mentioned Bumblebee, which is apparently certified fresh and Rotten Tomatoes, so what?
In other words, critics enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, well, and that's fine. Apparently it's really good. I haven't watched it. I did a horror movie list of all the horror movies that I saw.
Transformers wasn't amongst them.
No, just the Michael Bay versions. But then we get to our first match.
Hooray!
Jeff and Joe, the winner, gets to be in the Fatal 5-Way. Why did the referee stop the count?
Because he's an idiot?
Yeah, he is kind of an idiot, isn't he?
I got distracted and I forgot where I was, so I had to restart from counting from 10 again.
Ty Dillinger should be the referee, because he...
10! No, Ty. You have to start at 1.
Great job by Ty Dillinger, calling out Nia for her stupidity in a tweet, by the way. But this match was a good match. It's still continuing their feud. I don't know why the referee stopped the count. Because Samoa Joe had the Coquina clutch on outside, and then got the Coquina clutch back on inside. Because, see, Jeff was so focused, he lost. That's why.
Yep. Incidentally, this won't be the last match for Samoa Joe tonight.
It will not be, but Joe won. Cool.
He sandwiched the show.
He did. It kind of makes sense given whatnot. So, Styles, Vince, and Shane. Shane McMahon, again, is the best wrestler in the world.
He carries that trophy into every room he has. He has a pedestal for that trophy with a little blue velvet cushion for it. He has a pedestal for the trophy that he takes with him to every room he is in.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon is the best in the world.
Also, be careful when you Google velvet cushion. Trust me on this. But yeah, you're right. Vince looking very frail. Very, very frail.
It's almost like he's elderly or something.
And he should probably, give away some power in his company. He won't.
He sold a lot of his shares for the XFL stuff.
Yeah, but he still owns like 51% of the company.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so Styles says, you're going to see the real AJ Styles. So Styles, how are your feelings on the gay community? I know it's an old reference. It's just...
Because the world is flat, I'll kick your ass.
But remember, AJ Styles should remember that the Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe.
Yes.
Say that, but slowly.
I want you to read that back to yourself, but slowly.
But that was good stuff. Styles is going to be in the Fatal 5-Way. Then we get a Rusev interview. And all I remember is bacon-flavored cinnamon bun. And him having a soft beard.
And I'm like, I think I found my new nickname. You may all refer to me now as bacon-flavored cinnamon bun.
I was wondering if you were going to do the soft beard one, is what I was wondering.
My beard is rather soft.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Give it a feel.
What?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna. What?
Feel my beard.
No. So, yeah, but a Rusev interview, he seems like he's going to do open challenges. Cool. It's a good idea. Because we need the U.S. title back on TV. They could have done that with Nakamura, but they did not do that thing.
Speaking of Nakamura,
he attacked Rusev from behind. Of course, the Japanese attack somebody from behind when they didn't expect it.
And then Lana launches an attack from behind as well. But not to Rusev, of course, but to Shinsuke. And, tried to get him into a chokehold. And as Shinsuke was struggling to get her off, stop that, Rusev came over and gave a Machka kick to Shinsuke Nakamura, which caused Nakamura to land on Lana, which caused Lana to roll to her right, for some reason. And so while she was out, Shinsuke ran up. What did he give him?
Yeah, another chin salsa.
Another chin salsa.
Yeah. So we're getting that feud again.
I wasn't sure if it was knee to face or chin salsa.
I'm amazed that Lana actually was holding her head. You'd think taking the impact on the back of her neck, she'd be used to it. I had to say it. Had to. New year, same me. Good enough segment, I guess. Rusev won. In the end, he's going to win, isn't he?
I'd hope so.
Nakamura's going to win the title back, isn't he?
No.
Nakamura might leave. Rusev...
I think Nakamura's going to challenge Daniel Bryan at some point.
Right after the Rumble.
Yeah.
Rusev, though, as long as he's able to have some open challenges, I'm for it. Keep his title reign going, and I'm not just talking to Mania. Have it go through to SummerSlam.
Okay.
Give him a long run.
Yeah.
Why not? The title should mean something. But then we get Sonya versus Naomi.
First we thought it was Mandy versus Naomi, and WWE are attempting to do the Mandy, and I think it's just psychological warfare where Mandy's trying to get under Naomi's skin. They're not actually going to do a Mandy is cheating, or
Jimmy Uso is cheating on Naomi with Mandy.
Is that who it is? Jimmy Uso?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Where, it's not actually going to be true. It's going to be another Milwaukee kind of thing where nothing's actually happening.
Does anything happen in Milwaukee? Justin, let me know.
No, I mean like the
one night in Milwaukee.
English. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, somebody Bronco 78087 suggested that.
How do you remember that offhand?
Because I had to nail it to my head.
Okay.
He suggested
you're right.
about that Nakamura could get a manager, and it could be Aiden English. So you're saying Nakamura needs some Aiden with his English?
Yes.
You just gonna torpedo that right there? Okay.
You know it.
Yeah. But Sonya did pretty well here, and Mandy's doing the psychological thing, like you said, and says, "Oh, Naomi, I sent your husband this," and it's a picture of her in a towel.
How did she get that picture onto the Titantron? Well, it can only mean one thing. The production crew is in cahoots!
They are.
Anyway.
I was wondering how long you were going to hold it.
Until you moved on.
I really do hope that they realize with Mandy is that she can improve. She's improved certainly more than I thought she would. I still think Sonya's the star of the two. She should turn face, and hopefully she does.
Yeah, they're definitely building her to be a conniving heel.
And that works.
Using strategy instead of skill.
The problem is, that's how you're going to undercut some of the women, though. If they have her do this too much, it's going to devalue her as a wrestler, and that's why they need to be careful of this.
Yeah.
But Sonya...
Maybe they'll learn from their mistakes.
It's a new era, Chris.
Yeah.
It's a new era.
Yes, it is.
That's why. Yeah, right. That's why we got a 6-woman tag on Raw last night, and why the Riot Squad lost again.
But to be fair, the Riot Squad is a 3-woman group.
I mean, they are, and they also tend to
So
lose.
I mean, you can't really have a tag match without 6.
Yeah, but they
Makes
lost
sense
again.
plot wise.
It does make sense plot wise.
Ruby losing, however, does not.
No, but we'll talk about that on Raw. By the way, you have new title cards coming up for Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, you'll be seeing them next week, as well as the NXT and 205 Live. This is the last week of the old title card. It's going to be a new era of title cards, where things are simpler, cleaner. Calvin Klein.
Man, that's a callback. So yeah, she distracts Naomi with the towel pick. We have Sonya hitting one hell of a vicious-looking finisher, like a delayed vertical suplex into like a driver almost, for the 1-2-3. That was impressive.
Sonya got a win, which is great.
Yeah, it was great.
Mandy playing the conniving heel and getting under Naomi's skin just long enough for Sonya to get a comfortable victory, not a hard-fought victory, but a comfortable one.
Right. And then we get Ray, Orton, and Ali cutting basic promos.
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions from the Iconics. Gallows and Anderson and Shelton.
Shelton Benjamin, everybody, he is still alive.
They teased that Shelton and Ali may have a feud.
Yeah. There's actually, there was a backstage segment that they put up on the Twitter account last week, if I recall, or the week before, of Shelton Benjamin coming up to Mustafa Ali and kind of congratulating him. And, you know, and Mustafa goes, "You know what? Coming from you, I'll take it."
That would be an interesting. By the way, I forgot Shelton was on the payroll. I think so did they. That's SAG. Shelton's still really good. A Joe promo, and then the free Asian John Cena is back. So we then have him talk about the fact that his private life got exposed, and he spent 6 months in China. That's called necrophilia. He meant the country.
Yeah.
He meant the country, didn't he? That's bad.
That lightning fist of his is such a basic martial arts technique.
It is. And we'll get to that in a minute, but Becky first.
Yeah.
Becky just cut him down.
If you could call it a technique at that point.
Yeah.
But
Becky, Becky would not see the fisting yet. Becky, though, saying, it's like, Nikki won't be the only one to get to throw you out. Like, ooh!
No, it was, keep this up and Nikki won't be the only one to have dropped you this year.
That's right. Becky cutting out some really, really good lines. Cena seemed to be enjoying it.
It was technically the January 1st episode. I mean, Becky was backstage tweeting all about it.
She was, and she high-fived Jeff Hardy, but may have high-fived him in the face. Becky is a goddamn...
You need to see Becky's Twitter account and see what she put up tonight. It was... magnifique.
Goddamn delight. And then, so that was great stuff, great exchanges. Then we have Almas and Zelina out there, and Zelina cutting the promos for Almas, which is smart. Let Almas' actions speak in the ring. They deserve better. They deserve a whole lot better than they got in 2018. And then, of course, John Cena with the line of the night.
Hi, I'm John Cena. You may know me from being John Cena.
Which made you think of Troy McClure.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may know me from such, telethons such as Old Grout and what was it? Or,
I don't remember that one, but I remember, it's like, you may remember me from some nature films as Earwigs, Ooh, You, and Man vs. Nature, The Road to Victory.
Victory Road.
That made Jeff Hardy sad. Then we get a tag match. John Cena and Becky versus Almas and Zelina. Becky won.
Yes, Becky won. That's for damn sure.
That was good.
John Cena, after hitting Andrade Cena, like showing off and hitting Andrade Cena almost with his 6th move of doom, the lightning fist. Fucking martial arts win.
And then...
and as he was kind of celebrating and taking in the crowd, Becky throws him out of the ring. Zelina goes in for the offense. And after a bit of a distraction, Zelina managed to try and pin Becky, but as she was going for the roll-up, Becky converted it into the disarmer. Zelina taps out. Becky wins.
And that was the right call. I was worried that... Which is what they should have done. I mean, nothing against Zelina. Hopefully she has a better 2019. At least Almas didn't take the pin.
Yeah.
Which I was worried about.
This was really over to put over Becky, and you can't put over Andrade and Zelina over Becky at the moment because of how hot she is.
No. Cena's got a long way to go to absolve himself from burying so many damn people like he has.
And then after the match, John Cena is kind of looking at her, and she comes up. She gets face to face with him and puts out his hand for a handshake. She goes to shake his hand, then she goes, and the look on John Cena's face, he was so proud of her.
He was, despite his hair.
I think he loved every single moment of interacting with Becky because she was just so over with the crowd. Like, he's like, I am looking at a star.
I would love to interact with Becky.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Moving on.
Probably end up with a restraining order by the time the night is over.
Just one?
Well, I mean, you'd only need one.
This is true. We then get Miz and Shane that are teasing being a tag team. You know what? No, don't.
They're sitting there teasing each other. Gross.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate it.
I don't know where this is leading at the moment. I think Shane is going to try and ditch The Miz, which should happen. And then The Miz and Shane settle it later, like at Fastlane.
They're gonna win the tag titles from the Bar. They're gonna lose the tag titles soon after, and then they're gonna feud into Mania.
They're gonna lose the tag titles to Sanity.
I hope so. Sanity. Where was Sanity this week?
There was a lot going on this episode.
True. But they didn't even have one match featuring tag teams on the entire goddamn thing. Actual tag teams.
I was gonna say, like, didn't we just get done talking about a tag team?
We did. Yeah, actual tag teams, not mixed tags. NXT Call-Up Viz. Nikki wants to know if you want to play.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. He has done that so many times, and now if I see the video, like I saw it on Raw last night, you want to play? God damn it! But then we get Charlotte backstage, apparently going goth.
I mean, I'm not from Scotland, but I'm a bit Scot-ish.
Well, there you go. We have Asuka and Triple H backstage.
Yep.
Who do you want to face? And Charlotte's there in her goth phase, and then Carmella, and then Becky.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're gonna possibly we might get a 3-way next week. We're not
Carmella's
sure.
got some biceps on her now.
She does. Well, she's not really wrestling much, so she can work out a whole lot.
You know, I think that's for the best for her, though.
She didn't really wrestle all that much to begin with.
Right.
But then the main event. Ray versus Mustafa Ali versus Samoa Joe versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles.
And in the immortal words of Asuka...
And of course, AJ Styles was one beating down a bunch of brown people and leaving them beneath him. One of these days...
No. You won't.
Stop speaking the truth?
Yeah. This was a fantastic match.
Really was well done.
You have some of the best talents in the industry in the match right now.
And Randy
And
Orton.
Mustafa Ali was the youngest person in that ring.
Yeah.
And boy howdy did they give him his moments.
They did. I knew he wasn't going to win.
I think they realize what they've got in Mustafa Ali is a hero. One that everyone can back.
Yeah.
Someone you can't help but to root for.
Oh, it's hard not to like the guy.
And yeah, they gave him a great moment, but this wasn't about Mustafa Ali. This wasn't about Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio, or Randy Orton. This was about AJ Styles after the Vince McMahon giving him encouragement to release the beast.
He wants to see AJ Styles' animal. Yes, Valena, I saw your tweet. But yeah, Styles ended up winning. Bit of a sloppy 450, but still.
Releases animal. I'm just a boy whose intentions are good. The animals?
Yeah, I knew what you were doing. I was just gonna see if you were gonna do more of it. But yeah, Styles ended up winning.
Oh, please don't let me be misunderstood.
We got
I like the animals.
Yeah, no, they're good. We got Styles versus Bryan again. New era.
But this makes sense. Considering the athleticism of AJ Styles, he still fits the mold of what they want SmackDown to be when it moves over to Fox.
Right.
So having AJ Styles win this, having him go back up against Daniel Bryan, settle that feud, and see what direction they can take AJ Styles after that. Because Daniel Bryan, he doesn't have a whole lot of miles left in him.
No.
He can still perform at a high level.
He's 4 months younger than me.
Yeah. And of all the abuse he's taken.
That's
so
just from listening to Brie.
It's either that or AJ Styles might decide to, head out of WWE and take a nice long vacation.
He's going to get a part-time deal. He wants to stick around.
Yeah. But we know, well, we don't know, but speculation has been that he's got a deal where he's allowed to, be at home more and skip out on house shows.
Which he should have. I'm going to say B for SmackDown, even with some of the stuff I hated. B.
I'm going to give it a B+.
Okay.
I enjoyed all of the matches. I can see the logic that they're actually using behind a lot of their decisions.
True.
Not just being optimistic about things, but actually seeing what they're looking at. So yeah, so far this year they've made better decisions than they have last year.
Which is, it's not a high bar, but we'll see. But you...
Oh yes, And by the way, folks, if you didn't know already, I am in the possession of a mighty pole. It's right up here, and you can feel free to grade SmackDown along with us.
There you go. You can do that. But yeah, do you agree, disagree with what we said? Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle, thumbnail. From this guy. The end of the video. Spam real honesty with Jonn Ritland and
the Durbinator.
You will have an NXT 205 Live review tomorrow.
Yes.
I will be reviewing Wrestle Kingdom Friday, so this may be a bit of a lean week.
Yeah, it all depends on if they're actually doing 205 Live this week again.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you all have a great night.